Hi everybody, this is Erica and I wanted to talk about a product that I am absolutely wowed by. And I really pretty much dedicate a video to a product exclusively because I haven't been so impressed with one product that I wanted to kind of really talk about it, but get into the real nitty-gritty of the product. So it is the Dior Forever Wear Foundation, and this is the reformulated foundation. And I'm wearing it today. It really has, the camera is not going to do it justice, but when the first time I applied it, I audibly said, wow. And I've not said that about any other foundation, where it just looked flawless upon first application. I didn't have to repeatedly go in, I didn't have to build it up, I didn't have to do any of that. The first application is just all you need. You need a very small amount to cover your entire face. It is a matte formula, but it does have hydrating skincare ingredients in it as well. And it does last impeccably well. It's supposed to be a 24-hour foundation. I don't think anyone ever tests that, but it really does wear at least a good 12 hours looking just impeccable on your skin, looking beautiful on your skin. And what it does that's different from other high coverage foundations is that it's a thin formula, it's not weighty. You don't feel it on your skin when you're wearing it. You don't feel like you're wearing makeup. And it covers just beautifully with this thin viscosity, which is rare to see in a foundation. Now, I've been a makeup artist for over 10 years. I'm also a licensed esthetician. I've worked for MAC twice. I've worked for Laura Mercier, and I have also done bridal makeup. This is definitely something I would put in my arsenal for doing bridal makeup, or if I was getting married myself, this is probably the foundation I would pick. It is just beautiful, and it has, I know that it has a hefty price tag at $70, and it's probably something that a lot of people would choke at, but you don't feel like you're just paying for the name or the packaging. You feel like the performance is like top notch. So it's just first application, just covers everything, but without looking like makeup, and definitely not looking like a heavy makeup. And then when I looked at myself in the mirror, it looked like I was looking through a filter. It was just looked so flawless and beautiful on the skin. And it's really more of like a natural finish. It's not a heavy matte foundation. It doesn't look flat. It doesn't look dull on the skin. You can easily just kind of like perk it up with, blush and highlighter, or, any kind of contouring product or something like that. But it really does perform beautifully. And for a thin foundation that you can almost like not perceive on your skin, to cover that beautifully on first application is very rare to find. So I don't think, yes, the price tag is heavy, but you are not going to go through this fast. You'd only need a small amount to cover your entire face. If you get it and you just wear it for special occasions, it's definitely going to last you a long time. Now, a second place foundation for me is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Foundation. This is also a beautiful foundation, but it is weightier. You do feel like you're wearing makeup, and it does look makeup-y, a little bit more makeup-y up close. Like if you get really close to a mirror, you can see the pigments of it. I was cocktailing it with Sephora's Best Skin Ever, and that would bring down some of that heaviness of it, and it just would make it look more of like a natural finish. So these are definitely great foundations as well, but they don't perform as well as the Dior Skinwear Foundation. This foundation is just absolutely amazing. And I have been pairing it with the Milani Make It Last microfine setting spray. I do notice that their original, setting sprays that are not in a microfine mist, say it's 24 hours of, setting, and this one says it's 16 hours, so I'm not sure if there's a little bit of a different formula. I've been pretty impressed with it. It's definitely, it goes on really well. It smells nice. The mist is nice. And it does seem to improve the longevity of your makeup. So I have been using this, especially in the summer. I definitely need something to really kind of lock that makeup in. But but yeah, that's my review of the Dior Wear Foundation. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.